This is Pat Hughes with this week's Upstream Ideas 2-minute warning. Governor Rauner, I've always been one of your strong supporters. I've thought from the beginning that you had the right mix of intelligence, work ethic, fight, and ability to lead our state from the abyss. I've repeated that mantra publicly and told you privately many times. Now I hope I wasn't wrong. It's clear that you're desperate to end the state's budget impasse, but your endorsement of a massive tax hike without any major reforms was the wrong decision. I understand that you want to look like you're willing to compromise, but instead, you look like you're losing. Losing to Mike Madigan, losing to J.B. Pritzker or Chris Kennedy, losing to history. Because Democrats have never needed a compromise to get a budget passed. They had veto-proof majorities and now have a majority in the General Assembly. They could have had any budget they wanted at any time. They don't care about a budget. They care about continuing their favor factory model of government. And they need your capitulation to continue it. They wanted you to give them political cover for a tax hike. And that's exactly what you just did. This isn't what you campaigned on. It's not what got you elected. Frankly, I don't think it's representative of who you are. And it's certainly not the path to the structural reforms you know Illinois needs if we're ever going to turn the state around. You're taking a huge and unnecessary risk, one that impacts more than just your political future or the future of Republican leadership in the state. You're putting the well-being of families and businesses who can't afford another huge tax increase on the line. Stop trying to adjust your strategy to tailor your messaging to political insiders, the Chicago Press Corps, North Shore and Lakeshore liberals, and other status quo stakeholders. We elected you to stop Springfield's corruption and reckless spending, not to surrender to Mike Madigan. Get back to talking to the families and businesses who are stuck funding Illinois government. Start working for the people who elected you. Push back against this tax hike and start fighting for the reforms Illinois needs. You need to advocate for a balanced budget without a tax increase. It can be done. State Senators Dan McConkey and Kyle McCarter brought forth a plan to balance the budget by addressing the major drivers of state spending. If you don't, you'll lose the support of people like me, conservatives that make up the enthusiastic base of our party, conservatives that look past your social liberalism, including your $50,000 donation to the reprehensible Planned Parenthood, because you told us you would fight for our economic future. And you will, not coincidentally, lose re-election next year, taking the futures of so many down with you. Governor, you've been warned. For more Upstream ideas, go to upstream-ideas.com.